One time, at band camp, I stuck a flute in my PC.
Excuse me?
What? You don't think I know how to get myself off? Hell, that's what half of band camp is. Sex ed. So, are we gonna screw soon? Because I'm getting kind of antsy.
Hey everybody, you're listening to Rock and Metal Revival, and this is Jay Hightaffer with Anthony Hightaffer and John Adams from Saints of Rebellion, and we're taking over Red and Jerry's show today. So, we got 20 good songs all picked out for you guys. Anthony, why don't you tell us what you got up first?
The first song up is a metal song that I absolutely love by a band called Motorhead, and it is Ace of Spades.
Oh yeah.
And one of the reasons I picked this is because the god himself, Lemmy Kilmister, and his voice has just always been something when I think of metal. It's one of the first things that pops up.
And if you didn't pick it, you'd probably be struck by lightning.
Yeah, or he'd come to my house and probably kill me.
Or sink the Motorhead cruise boat, right, John?
Lemmy is God.
I mean, it's God. Okay, so we'll take this one out first. This is Motorhead's Ace of Spades.
That's the way I like it, baby. I don't want to live forever. And don't forget the Joker.
All right, and that was Ace of Spades by Motorhead. All right, John Adams, what you got for us, buddy?
All right, next up is a song called Shine On from one of my favorite bands of the last decade and a half called Soil. Incidentally, I happen to be pretty good friends with the guitar player, Big Adam. This here's Shine On off their latest record, Hole.
Shine on me with more than I ever thought I had. Make me see the release in the words that I've shared. Shine on me with more than I ever thought I had.
right, welcome back, guys, and that was Shine On by Soil. My first pick of the night was one of the first songs I learned how to play on the bass back when I was just a wee boy. The first song I learned how to play was by the band Iron Maiden, and it was called Trooper. Remember, have you ever heard that one?
I think me and a few other people might have heard of it.
Wow, that was the first song you learned how to play, dude. I still can't play that.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, so here you go, guys. Here's Trooper by Iron Maiden.
You fire musket, but I'll run you through. So when you're waiting for the next attack, you better stand, there's no turning back. The bugle sounds, the charge begins. But on this battlefield, no one wins. The smell of earthquake smoke and horse's breath as the bundle into sudden death.
And that was Trooper by Iron Maiden. Welcome to the Rock and Metal Revival Saints of Rebellion Takeover. This is Jay, Anthony, and John from Saints of Rebellion. We're here to have a good time, so we're 3 songs deep into this set list and going right back to Anthony. Anthony, what you got for us, buddy?
This next song in particular is another metal singer that I feel has one of the greatest metal voices of all time. And unfortunately, he passed away a few years ago, and that is Ronnie James Dio, and the song's called Holy Diver. This song is always kind of funny thanks to Jack Black and his little interpretation of it, but this song is really, really badass.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Dio rules.
And he invented the metal sign with his hand, so that's pretty awesome as well.
He did.
Well, actually, Gene Simmons will argue that point, though, but I tend to go with Dio for that one.
Yeah.
Me too. It was his grandmother would do it to keep this devil away. Right?
Yeah, one is to point the horns to give the hex, one is up to block it. It's an old, like, I think European hex type thing.
That's awesome. So this one, I've got my fist horns up, and this one is for Holy Diver by Ronnie James Dio and Dio. All right, and that was Holy Diver by Dio. What you got up for us, Johnny?
All right, for my list, I decided to go a little bit differently. I decided instead of going through all the classic tunes that I love, because we could be here for days if we went through all the classic tunes I love, I decided to go for a bunch of bands that I'm currently listening to or have been listening to in the last while. Pretty much bands from either the last group of bands that have come out or the last group of bands that have come out in the last decade or so. Pretty much the things that are influencing me currently. I was fortunate enough to go to a show a couple weeks ago. I went to the Fozzy Texas Hippie Coalition show and happened to see a great new band who I've been listening to a lot called Crowned by Fire. This is space music for cave people.
Space Music for Cave People by Crowned on Fire. That's cool, man. How were they? Good band? You know, how a lot of quick movement or...
Crowned by Fire. The guitar player, he plays a lot like I do. He's another fucking Zach Wild disciple, and he happens to be neighbors with Zach, and so we did a lot of talking about Zach Wild when we hung out.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Big surprise there, right?
Yeah, exactly. So this is Space Music for Cave People by Crowned by Fire. Rip it.
Pictures upon the walls, watching you how to
And that was Space Music for Cave People by Crowned on Fire. That was really cool, Johnny, man. Love it. My next pick was by Slash, his new album featuring Miles Kennedy, and the song Set This World on Fire has really impressed the hell out of me this year. I thought it was pretty fucking badass.
Yes, please check out the R-rated video. It's quite liberating.
Great song, great band. I love Slash and I love Miles. What a great combination. Good pick, Jay.
I think that they have everything that I love about rock and hard rock and heavy metal music all kind of combined in one. Slash is one of those players that just he keeps bringing it no matter how much older he gets, and he still looks like the same guy he was back in the Guns N' Roses days, and I love seeing that guy doing what he does live. So this one goes out to those guys out there busting their asses. So this is Set This World on Fire by Slash featuring Miles Kennedy. and that was Set This World on Fire by Slash featuring Miles Kennedy. Anthony, what you got up for us next?
This is another classic rock heavy metal song by my pick. I sound like a broken record, but again, this is another guy who I feel has one of the greatest metal voices of all time, and that's Rob Halford of Judas Priest. And this is
the Metal God.
The Metal God.
And this is off the Screaming for Vengeance album. It's You Got Another Thing Coming.
Oh, awesome song, man. I remember when that came out, too, because we were doing, every band had to cover Breaking the Law. And then, you had Another Thing Coming out there, too, and, all the bands would be playing those two songs all the time. So it was really cool to hear those.
Absolutely, man. One of my all-time favorite bands, and my top 5 favorite bands ever. Hellbent for Leather was one of the first albums that I got back on cassette back in, I think, 5th grade. I still jam Priest, man. I love the Metal God. Halford rules, Priest rules.
Absolutely. So here you go, guys. You've got Another Thing Coming by Judas Priest.
Taking flight, I said I'll never give
And that was Judas Priest with You Got Another Thing Coming. John Adams, what you got for us, brother?
All right, and keeping with my theme of going with some of the newer stuff that I'm currently really into right now, I recently discovered a band called Shaman's Harvest. I saw a couple of their shows here in the last couple of weeks, and they really impressed me. I've pretty much liked every song that I've heard from these guys. This is Dangerous from Shaman's Harvest.
No more hate, and that makes me dangerous. No pride or shame, and that makes me dangerous. Can't get knocked down, and that makes me dangerous. My time is now, and that makes me dangerous. I'm a grenade without reason, ready to explode. I'm like a free locomotive, steaming out of control. I'll make you a martyr, or I'll step in line. I'm a glutton for punishment. Yeah, it makes me feel alive. It makes me feel alive. Ain't got a fucking thing left, and that makes me dangerous. Got no regrets, and that makes me dangerous. All out of cocaine, and that makes me dangerous. Nothing to cure my pain, and that makes me dangerous. I'm a grenade without reason, ready to explode. I'm like a free locomotive, steaming out of control. I'll make you a martyr, or a step in line. I'm a glutton for punishment. Yeah, it makes me feel alive. It makes me feel alive. It makes me feel alive. It's all inside of me, this deadly sickness. I've got nothing left, and that makes me dangerous. You keep on pushing me like I've got the weakness. I've got nothing left, and that makes me dangerous. I'm a grenade without reason, ready to explode. I'm like a free locomotive, steaming out of control. I'll make you a martyr, or I'll step in line. I'm a glutton for punishment. Yeah, it makes me feel alive. 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 Oh yeah.
And that was Dangerous by Shaman's Harvest. Good pick, Johnny, man. Those guys are badass.
Great band.
I think I'm going to end up downloading your entire playlist here. It sounds like a lot of good stuff going on. Plus, I got to know where your head is when we're starting to write again.
Indeed.
So we were at, our DVD player broke, and I had to go back through some of my VHS. And one of the VHSs I had on top was Rockstar with Mark Wahlberg.
Very good.
And so I loved the part of that the part of that show where he goes into the studio to sing "We All Die Young," and you know, it's funny because I have my list written out here. Taylor wrote out my list for me, and I had "We All Die Young," and she put "Steelheart." Down, which is funny because she's partially right. Yeah, and they have it listed as by Steel Dragon, so I guess they did. And I wonder if they ever do the steel with an E. So
there's multiple versions of that song out there. Steelheart did it originally before the movie, but the version that's in the movie features Zach Wild on guitar, Mike, I don't remember his last name, from the singer from Steelheart, Jeff Pilson on bass, and Jason Bonham playing drums. So the version you hear in the movie is actually those guys playing. I mean, obviously Mark is singing, you know, but still, that's in fact, that's the coolest version that's out there. I've heard some of the originals, and they're all good, but the version with Zach and Jeff Pilson and Jason Bonham really rocks.
Yes, and I can't pronounce his last name either, but we'll call him Mike from Steelheart. He it sounds like two different people singing that song, and I always thought it was, because literally when he breaks into the mid riff of that song and he starts getting growly, and I get the chills, bumps up my back, and my hair starts to rise. I'm going, okay, it sounds like a total other singer walked in, but oh my god, it's the same guy doing that whole thing, and I loved seeing, you know, I loved hearing Zach doing his stuff on that on that album. Man, that was pretty cool. Plus, he's in that, right?
Yeah.
It was kind of fun seeing them poke at a Diamond Dave.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I liked that band, but it is funny to see them kind of throw those jokes in there.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'll take this one to you. This one is Steel Dragon with "We All Die Young." All right, and that was We All Die Young by Steel Dragon. So, Anthony, what you got up for us next?
All right, this next song is by a band that I grew up with, and grew up in the Hightaffer house. The poster of theirs was in probably every bedroom, and that's the band Iron Maiden, and the song is Wasted Years.
Oh, cool too, man. We covered that.
The reason I bring up the posters is because as a child I loved to draw, and the first thing that always caught me about a lot of the albums back in those days was the album art.
Yeah.
These guys had some badass album art, especially Maiden, with Eddie running around all the time. He was so awesome.
John's got the calendar on his wall.
Incidentally, in my office, I still have an entire wall devoted to Iron Maiden posters. In fact, I have a couple of the Somewhere in Time posters that I look at every time I'm in my office. They're, again, great choice. Tony Maiden is one of my all-time top 5 favorite bands. Bruce the Air Raid Siren Dickinson is the boss.
Oh my God, yeah, one of the greatest. Yeah, Steve Harris can't go wrong, man. That man can play.
So the song itself is off that album because the whole album is amazing. But the one I chose was Wasted Years.
I love that song, man. Great song, great pick. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, for the rock and metal revival, Saints of Rebellion takeover, Anthony's next pick is Wasted Years by Iron Maiden. All right, and that was Wasted Years by Iron Maiden. Great pick, Anthony. Great pick.
Thank you.
What you got up next for us, Johnny?
All right, this is a song from one of my all-time favorites. Anybody that knows me or has ever seen me play guitar knows I'm a huge disciple of Zach Wild, probably my all-time favorite player.
Hell yeah.
This is Bleed for Me from Black Label Society.
That's awesome. You just saw Zach Wild on the Motorhead cruise, didn't you?
Yeah, I was on the motorboat cruise with Zach, and I got to catch very, very cool, actually two very, very cool all-acoustic sets with Zach, and it was pretty cool being 5 feet away from the master while he was playing.
How was he acoustic? Really?
Amazing.
That's awesome.
There's very few words that can describe how he is, whether it's acoustic or electric. All I can say is amazing.
It's funny because cleaning up and playing acoustic, that's a tough game. Going from especially the kind of music he plays to doing acoustic renditions of it. I can only imagine how clean he has to be able to be that precise and in front of an audience. You know what I mean? Plug in an acoustic guitar and then do renditions of your songs in acoustic. That must be a crazy feeling.
Yeah, and then he goes and does 15-minute guitar solos for every song on top of it, man. He's just completely amazing to watch.
And I mean, his fingers must be bleeding after playing those acoustics. Because they're like, I don't know why, the strings on those acoustics are so much tighter. Piano wire. All right, so this is Bleed for Me by Black Label Society.